Hey guys, welcome to DetailedJuice.com, YouTube, whatever you're watching this on. I'm showcasing my Magnum motorcycle juice. It's the brand new product I just released from DetailedJuice.com. It is a product I specifically designed for motorcycles. Now you ask, well, can't a product that's designed for motorcycles be used on cars and vice versa? Absolutely. Now, where it comes into play that this product was specifically designed for motorcycles was I was using my infinite use detail juice, I was using Juice Boost, I was using the other products from DetailedJuice.com, and I felt like I wanted something a little bit easier to use that cleaned a little bit better and protected better, but all in one deal, that wasn't complicated to use and was very, very effective. And so I took what we already knew about polymers and the technology and, you know, the science and all of that, and we hammered down the formula for Magnum motorcycle juice. Now, it took me 3 months to develop the product. It is now ready to go. It has been shipping on DetailedJuice.com for about 5 days now. I know that by the time you see this, it might be 2 years in the past that I'm saying this, but it's brand new now. I have tested it and tested it and tested it, and it is amazing. I don't release products until they're the absolute best that I have ever used as a professional at any cost. But I think you'll find that the price point, the 16 ounce is $19.99, shipped to your door on DetailedJuice.com. The gallon size is the other size that we're selling it in, is $59.99, delivered to your door on DetailedJuice.com. We also have it available in 5-gallon sizes, and if you'd like to be a reseller of that product, please let me know. The only other products that you would need is my chrome and metal polish and maybe the infinite purpose cleaner, which are in the automotive line. However, on this particular bike, this is my 2015 Yamaha Bolt R-Spec. You can see it's got Vance & Hines Comp Series slip-on pipe. It's got the Cobra naked air filter. It's got the Power Commander. Ivan's Performance out of New York did the fuel mapping on the stock ECU, and then I've got the piggyback Dynajet Power Commander. This is a bad man for what it is. It is a beast. I love it. I love this bike. I really wanted something a little sportier than my Honda Shadow and something that really looked cool and wasn't so heavy. I'm a smaller guy, 5'6", and definitely strong, but I just don't prefer the big bikes. I really would like to have something like a Harley Street Glide or something like that, but that's a heavy bike. So I'm looking into other options to possibly take a trip around the US, which I'm super excited about. That will probably take place next summer, or at least up the East Coast. I've always wanted to go to Maine and have some lobster. So anyway, you can see how dirty the wheels are. See how dirty the frame is? Everything's pretty dirty. I ran it through the rain the other day. Got spots all over with fenders. It's just generally dirty. Nothing real bad, but lots of just regular dirt. So I'm going to show you how fast and easy it is to wash and shine and protect this whole bike. Engine, wheels, undercarriage, paint, everything with Magnum motorcycle juice. Now, there's a couple different ways you can use this stuff. Notice I've got some towels pre-soaking in solution. Yeah, if you've heard of the Garry wash method, it is quick and effective on motorcycles, even faster on motorcycles than it is on cars. Obviously, there's less surface area, there's less real estate to deal with. However, the first way to execute using Magnum motorcycle juice would be to pre-soak the area that you'd like to clean, shine, and protect, just like so. That stuff smells awesome. You're going to get your microfiber towel. Now we're only using microfiber towels of good quality, nice plush microfiber towels. And you're going to pre-soak the surface. Then you're literally just going to wipe off all the dirt. The dirt, the dirt, the dirt. Okay? Done deal. Nothing fancy, right? Turn to a clean side. You're going to buff all of the polymers to a very high, very fantastic shine. And voila, whatever you want to call it. Done deal, right? All right. So if you got heavier dirt areas, like on the frame down here, and your wheels, what I'd recommend you do is put about a gallon of water in a bucket. Use an ounce, 1 to 2 ounces per gallon of the Magnum motorcycle juice right out of the bottle in the solution. That's going to add a cleaner, a shiner, and a protector to your water. So now I have a paint towel, I have a wheel towel, and I have a undercarriage towel. What you're going to want to do is make sure these towels are clean when you start. Add your solution to the water. Can be tap water, no problem. Then you're going to start from top to bottom. So what I would normally do is I would pre-soak. Okay? I've already cleaned the tank, but I'll pre-soak the rear fender. And this is going to encapsulate the dirt, the dirt, the dirt. It's going to break it down. It's going to surround it so that you're not rubbing the dirt into the paint. That's how we roll. Okay? So you just do your pre-soak. You can use this stuff in the sun, out of the sun. If you're going to use it in the sun, you got to make sure that your pre-soak is done in a smaller area so that it doesn't dry on you. It's not going to hurt anything if it does dry on the paint or whatever. But cool part about this whole situation is, notice these plastics right here, all these plastics. You know, you got plastic everywhere. You got rubber. This stuff hydrates that stuff. Also notice, flat black, no problem. No problem. Magnum motorcycle juice works awesome on flat and matte finishes with no problem. It's not gonna slime it all up like some products. What it is gonna do is add some polymer protection. So all these areas are gonna beat up if water hits them. It is going to protect this plastic from fading in the sun. Now this is suede. I have a fabric protector in my auto line, which I'll probably apply to this. But if this was leather or vinyl, some sort of synthetic whatever, I would absolutely apply the Magnum motorcycle juice to that. So all my lines and my hoses, all that stuff, you want to get all that stuff lubed up with the Magnum motorcycle juice, because it's going to protect it from dry rot, help it to last longer, help it to look better. Hydrate, protect. That's what we want. Protection. Lube and protection in whatever order you want to go. So now that we've got the bike all lubed up and the product, the chemistry behind it is doing its thing, I'm going to start in on washing the bike. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the painted areas. Wring out the towel a little bit, fold it. Now I'm literally just going to wipe whatever I can get. If you're trying to do a more thorough detail on a dirtier bike, I would recommend pulling the seat off, getting the battery compartment and all that stuff cleaned up. And this is really simple stuff. You literally could clean your whole bike, even if it's a fully dressed out machine, in 20 minutes. Done deal. No questions asked. Driving down the road, looking like you just spent all day detailing that thing in 20 minutes. So I'm getting the frame all clean right now. I'm going over all the painted areas. The chrome, headlight, handlebars, mirror backs, all that stuff with the paint towel. Now, if you got a bigger bike, you can use multiple towels. It's no problem. You just never want to reintroduce the dirt you just took off the bike back into that bucket. So it always needs to be discarded. So I won't put that back into the bucket. What I will do is I'll pull out my other towel to finish with the frame, to get the engine where all the majority of the dirt is, to get in here into the frame. I mean, we are literally almost done cleaning this bike. And we just started. Now, if you are interested in cleaning more cracks and crevices without having to put out any more effort, you might want to look into my other videos on air injection. Essentially, you can use the same product in a siphon feed paint spray gun with an air compressor and an air hose and inject that air all over the cracks and crevices, removing the majority of the dirt and grime without actually having to have lots of brushes and that kind of stuff. So that's a huge benefit if you've got room for that situation or the desire to be clean like that. So now I have pretty much everything cleaned up. Now, you could be taking your waffle weave drying towel, which we have on DetailedJuice.com, and drying at the same time as you're washing. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to bother with that because to make sure there's never a streak going on, no streaks on the whole bike, I'm going to go back over the bike at the very end with the Magnum motorcycle juice, just wiping and making sure there's not a streak on the bike. So now I'm going to take my third towel and I'm going to clean the wheels. Just going to put my hands in there, wipe them all down as best I can. Do they need to be perfect? No. I ride this bike. I love this bike. Do I want it to look awesome? Absolutely. Do I need to spend all day? Do I need to spend 10, 15, 20 gallons of water to make it look awesome? Not a chance. Do I need Magnum motorcycle juice in my life for the rest of my life? Absolutely. Good stuff. I love it. I designed it. Of course I love it. Will you love it? Abso-freaking-lutely. So, Magnum motorcycle juice is the one product that you need to maintain your bike if it already looks amazing, or after a heavy-duty detail where you have used my chrome and metal polish and my infinite purpose cleaner if you need to bring it back from a not so fantastic state. So, again, I'm not watching the time, but I'm pretty sure we're inside just a few minutes now. And I'm almost done with this wheel. This is the last piece of this bike. Now I know you're saying, well, my Harley street road glide, my big old bagger situation is going to take a lot longer than that, Gary Dean. Well, you know what? You're right. It can take a little bit longer. But you know what? You spend a lot of money on your bike. You might as well clean it and protect it and take care of it. Now, I also have kits available for you to take this stuff on the road with you. I have a saddlebag kit I'm waiting on lids for. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm actually designing it to be as small as possible and it have enough product in it to be as effective as possible at all times. So I'm gonna be putting it in my on this bike. I have a take bag that I use. All right, so it's all washed It's all clean. Now what? So what I'll do is I'll go over the big areas, the bulk is what I call it, with the waffle weave drying towel to get the majority of the water off, or I should say the solution off. Then what I'll do is I'll go back over the whole thing with a microfiber towel and the Magnum motorcycle juice just to make sure that I've removed all, if any, streaks. I mean, you'll have very few, if any, streaks to begin with from this stuff. But like I said, if you're using it in the sun and it's drying prematurely, you're probably going to get a little bit of streaks, but I wouldn't let that worry you. If you feel like you need to lubricate an area that's already too dry, feel free to use the Magnum motorcycle juice. So wipe her down. That's all you need to do. Boom, baby. If you got any questions about this product at any time, I'm available at 813-846-4406. That's my cell phone number. What other product manufacturer that you know of gives you his personal cell? Now, I can't answer the phone all the time. However, if you leave me a voicemail, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Or if you'd like to text message me, I can always respond generally within a few minutes. And if it's something you don't want to text out, just let me know and I'll call you as soon as I get a minute. I stay very busy. But customer service is the most important thing to me in business. It's more important to me to provide awesome customer service, realistically, than it is to make the money. Because I know that if I provide you with the best customer service possible, money just makes itself. I provide you awesome products, awesome service, is what it is. What else do you need? So, in just a few minutes now, I'll check the timer now on the camera. We're at 13 minutes. I have pretty much detailed this whole bike. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my clean towel and I'm just going to add some protection and remove any streaks that are there. Now, if this isn't an easy way to detail your bike, I don't know what is. Now, the cool part about this is I didn't do anything as far as removing parts or anything. I'm just giving it a quick wipe down, realistically. I literally did nothing fancy, but it looks awesome. I got all the major areas and I got them fast. I got them looking great so that I can take this bike out and feel like my hard-earned money that I spent on it was well worth it, so I can be proud of it, so I can enjoy it thoroughly. That to me is what it's worth. You know, putting a little bit of effort into detailing, wiping it all down, getting it pretty for a show or a good long ride. But the benefit to this product is if you're out on a ride and you notice bugs or whatever are on your bike, all you got to do is pull a little bottle of this and a microfiber towel out of your saddlebag, out of your whatever you're using to carry stuff on your ride. Shoot, you could put this little sample bottle in your pocket. That's all you need. Magnum motorcycle juice is by far the best product I have ever used in my 15-year detailing career, bar none. Now I'll tell you what, I can tell you that all day long, but I am a pro. I use this stuff every time I detail a bike these days. Prior to this, it was taking me a lot longer to detail bikes. I have built my reputation in the detailing product line industry on saving time without compromising quality, and that is what I do. So, without further ado, exhaust it with white. This wheel a quick white. A little wet still. I have just cleaned, shined, and protected this whole bike in 15 minutes. Actually, I could have got it done a heck of a lot faster than that if I wasn't yapping at you. So, this stuff hydrates and protects the rubber, keeps it from dry rotting. It hydrates the hoses, makes everything look awesome, feel awesome, which makes me feel awesome about protecting my investment, because that's what it's about. Now this bike is absolutely cleaned and protected. Wheels, sprocket, everything looking awesome. I'm a little pissed. I had the bike in for replacement of the seat. They scratched it and it's so deep I can't fix it. Pretty pissed off about that, but whatever. I mean, less than 15 minutes and the bike looks brand new again. Actually better than that. It didn't have this shine when I bought it. But she's ready to go. So, Magnum motorcycle juice at detailedjuice.com is all you need to keep your bike looking its best at all times. If you got any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.